どうも皆さんこんにちは、タカです。キングダムカムデリバンスってやっていきます。そうそう、鎧ね、まさかのね、これあったでしょ、これ。ずっと持ってたやつ。これを直したらまさかのこっちの方がちょっとだけ高いというね、ことになってしまった。あとやっぱり、これが一番下だね。値段的にも。ただこの辺売れるだけの財産を持っている店があるのかというところが問題ではあるかな。どこだ？下？いや、この中かな？おそらく。そうなんだよね。なんかプライベートエリアなんだよね。おう。話せられない。いた。こんにちは。
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to
こ
take
の
a
視点も
well-earned
面白い
rest,
な。
but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
ああ、こっちか。先に隊長から鍵もらわんといかんね。鎧着込んでるからな。動くとガシャガシャやな。またすごいね。
I hope I can be a... May the Lord watch over you.
馬よっこい。飯行くぞ。
Yeah.
隊長外か。外だね。いた。どっかしら。どうも。
I'm glad to see you.
これ
I
か。
need the key to Jezek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
これでいいか。
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
オッケー。か。
Goodbye.
では、また。
Yeah.
まあ普通こんな全力で馬が入ってきたら怒ってもいいと思うんだけどね。よっと。で、どのあたりだって？この裏？なぜか開いてる。ここから確か、下行けるな。ここか。 だね。よっ。
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
I didn't promise you anything, but I'll see what I can do.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know
he
most
just
of all is who's behind them. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
まあ全部聞く
How did you come
べ
to
きだ
hear
な。
of all
うん
this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
これ
That'll
で
do
全
me
部
for
か
the
ね。
moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
うーん。
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
あれ、A2 じゃん。あ、いた。じゃあさーてと、どこでしょう。あ、なんだ。
Yeah. Yeah.
どこらしょ。またそっちにいんのか。あ、横取れんな。 これで何してんだろうね。行き先は一緒か。全然ここからしか入れないしね。
What was that? Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry. Can I do anything to help?
違う違う。
Are you serious?
飯出てきたぞ。
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
お金もらった。
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasso and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Yezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasso and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Yezhek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
ラジック教の名前を出さずに、まあ、なるべく溶け込めと。奴らの中を、あいて。両足負傷したな。D ぐらいまでないっけ。そんなことない？ああ、そういうことか。いやー、痛かったね。ここで回復していこうか。すいません。
I'd like to,
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
怪我を癒す。
I need healing.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
こう時間かかるな。お金払っている感じですけど、一応パークでお金はいらないことになってますからね。OK。
Be a bit more careful.
ごめんよ。ファストトラベル しましょう。多分馬乗っていった方が早いんじゃないかなと思う。あれ違う、栄養もか。栄養も補給してくれるのか。すごいな、それは。また襲われるかな、この辺で。襲われるとしたらこういう森の中とかなんだよね。ああ、やっぱり。避けられるか。お、避けれた。何ですか。ああ、大丈夫か。まあ戦ってもいいんですけどね。そんなにね、今回復したばっかなのにそんな無駄に戦うことはないかなと。まずはそこの、宿屋、酒場の主人に聞いてみましょうか。こっちは宿屋か。いや、酒場か。こっちが酒場か。どうも。
My respects to you, sir.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
You don't know where I might find some, more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Katzig Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat. Take care now.
あ、なんか上に出てる。あんまり情報はいる。で、ここはよいしょ、道なりでね。よいしょ、こんにちは。
God save you, Henry. I'm glad to...
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe.
but I won't aid you in any mischief.
まあとりあえずまた全部聞く感じです
I've
か。
heard some rough men come here looking
わかんないって言われたらそこまでですけどね。
Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
Were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion. I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat? Or drink?
I wanted to ask... Thank you,
Not at all.
ないか。
May the Lord watch over you.
D の方先に行っちゃおうか。こう。どう行くのが近いんだ。普通に。ここは渡れないでしょ。こっち一旦行ってからか。一応こういうの見ておこう。パークでね。これを見ておくと、これか。カリスマにボーナスが入るんでね。まあ使うかどうかは分かんないですけどね。関係なかった。ただの旅人だって。突き手が早い。特に崖とかもなさそうだしな。の方にある家、あれかなのところに D があるから、この人か。この引きサイモン。
God save you. What can I do for you?
まずはちょっと世間話からな。これは別のクエストですかね。
I'm glad I can support myself.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here, or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt. May the Lord watch over you.
信頼を獲得か。どうやって？また別か？あ、いや別じゃないの。 船に戻って、まあ今は他の人の意見を聞いておきましょうかな。というところで一旦ここまでファーストトラベルで戻りましょうか。お、マジで。じゃあ行動ならば。いけるね。では次もお楽しみに。またねー。